This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Public order clampdown for Savannah, Lamar, Westmoreland. The Westmoreland Police and the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation have teamed up to embark on a public order initiative in the commercial district of Savannah, Lamar. The area has been plagued by traffic violations and illegal vending. Wayne Joseph, Senior Superintendent of Police in charge of the Westmoreland Police Division, says the rollout of the public order reset is to begin today. If we cannot control our town, then we cannot control the parish, so we intend to restore public order, and we will be targeting illegal vending and the taxis and the buses parking in the area that are not designated, said Joseph. And the delivery trucks that are delivering outside of scheduled hours, we also will be targeting you, he cautioned. This is the start of warning to persons who are in breach of these rules. We are coming down to the Yuletide season, and we will be coming out in full force. Joseph urged the private and the public passenger vehicle operators to abide by the rules of the road. To vendors, he encouraged them to use the fruits and the vegetable market in the parish capital of Savannah, Lamar, to carry out their trade. Constable praised for intervention at Brownstone Bus Park. District Constable Petrina McDonald, who is stationed at the Brownstone Police Station, has come in for commendation on social media for intervening in a dispute between two high school students at the bus park in that town. McDonald then went to speak to students and the public transport operators at the park, several of whom were being accused of not carrying students in their motor vehicles, a situation that she said has now changed somewhat. A video taken without her knowledge at the time and which was subsequently posted on Facebook has drawn commendations for the young officer. On Friday, October 7, I was doing foot patrol in the town center of Brownstone, and there was a dispute in the bus park with students of Brownstone Comprehensive High School. So I quelled the dispute, and I took the opportunity to speak to students and adults because the complaint was that taxi drivers and the bus drivers were not taking the students home. So I used the opportunity to get some assistance from the drivers, McDonald told the news. Somebody recorded me without my knowledge and it went viral. The response has been absolutely positive. Kudos to the Jamaica Constabulary Force, to the United District Constables Association, because we do still have great police officers working, trying to make this a violence-free country, not just for students in schools, but for Jamaica at large. McDonald said she took action because of the level of violence that exists now in schools and made reference to a recent stabbing incident at Kingston Technical High School. She said she has started an initiative to address the issue. It was degrading, it was so sad for that level of violence to be exposed to our children, so I've started the initiative to see how best we can go to schools island-wide to make them a better environment for learning. Her actions have also resulted in more taxi and the bus operators picking up students and a rush to get into vehicles whenever students see her coming. For example, on Wednesday when I was walking up to the town center, I heard one of the taxi drivers say, "Officer McKay coming," and the bus park was cleared. All of the students ran, some of them ran into their respective buses, taxis, and I'm saying, wow, I don't want to instill fear, I want to instill faith, because I want them to know that the justice system works, but if you commit a crime, you should be brought to justice. Teen footballer falls victim to gang feud. A promising high school footballer who dropped out of Holy Trinity High School this year, reportedly as a result of the deadly ongoing feud between the Dark Side and the Genocide gangs in Kingston Central, was gunned down in a brazen daylight gun attack on Wildman Street last week. 18-year-old Jaime Morrison, otherwise called Teto, of a Wildman Street address was killed about 1:25 p.m. on October 13. It was reported that he was at a house on Wildman Street and had just stepped outside in the yard when he was attacked. His mother, Jacqueline Thompson, said that the teen whose birthday was on October 3 had stopped going to school and did not return this term as he feared that he could be killed. He would have been in fifth form. She explained that Jahim, who lived on Rum Lane, which is aligned to the Dark Side gang, feared going to school because he had to pass through communities aligned to genocide. It was also his fear that he could be attacked at school. Them come after him 2 times already, but them never get the chance, the mother said while explaining that her son had twice fled upon spotting armed men entering into the community. Him don't walk in the community, him run. He was really living in fear, she added. Thompson said Jahim was not aligned with any of the gangs. Neither was he caught up in any negativity. Thompson said that Jahim had friends on the opposing sides with whom he went to school. She told the news that her son wanted to become a professional football player and was disappointed when he was forced to pull out of school. He must say how this mash him up, mash up him life, she recalled. Thompson explained that Jahim had also stopped going to school while in grade 10, but had resumed the classes after the football coach and the school's principal visited him and encouraged him to return. The mother said that she had also considered sending him to rural Jamaica, but he had objected. He must say, how me a go move on their country? How me a go play football? Me now go get to play man in cup. I always want play man in cup, Thompson said. When she heard the gunshots ringing out nearby while at home last Thursday, she had no idea that it was one of her 4 children who was being killed. When the mayhem subsided and she went to investigate, she was informed that her son had been shot. Me never believe, she said. Me never think it real. Me couldn't believe. Thompson described Jahim as a jovial youngster who often said he was going to be a big baller and to take care of her. They were in the process of looking about documents for him to take up a factory job when he was killed. Him have TRN already, and me did a go look about him ID and him NIS because him say him can't work without the ID. So me tell my cousin to get me a drive to carry him down there so. Cause down there so the enemy zone. We can't walk go down there, the mother said. In the meantime, residents say the killing have left them on the edge, especially as gunshots have continued to ring out daily in the community since the attack. They are bracing for another explosion of violence between the gangs. But commander for the Kingston Central Division, Superintendent Beresford Williams, said that cops are aware of the challenges in the space associated with warring gangs and intra-gang activities, which continue to be a major concern. He said that his team has increased its operational activities to include more mobile and foot patrols in the area and will be going after the alleged gangsters. Murders in St. Mary up almost 50% over last year. The parish of St. Mary has recorded a nearly 50% increase in murders compared with a similar period last year. Deputy Superintendent Kevin Francis, acting commanding officer for the St. Mary Police Division, made that disclosure at a recent meeting of the St. Mary Municipal Corporation. DSP Francis pointed to some of the challenges that the police face, such as the terrain they have to traverse along with a shortage of vehicles, which he says is being addressed. He also said he will seek to foster greater collaboration between residents and the police through various social events and community initiatives, stressing that this approach will help in changing the relationship between residents and the police. Some commitments given to victims of Coral Gardens incident not yet fulfilled. Members of the Rastafarian community are urging the government to honor promises made to the victims of the 1963 Coral Gardens incident. According to Gregory Taylor, chairman of the Rastafari Coral Gardens Benevolent Society, following the 2015 report from the Office of the Public Defender and the subsequent discussions with the government, a 13-point agreement was negotiated, but some commitments made in that accord have not yet materialized. Mr. Taylor expressed his gratitude, however, for the commitments that have already been honored. These include a public apology done by Prime Minister Andrew Holness in 2017 and the establishment of a trust fund. He was speaking at a recent meeting of the St. James Municipal Corporation, where the grandson of the late Emperor of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, was given the key to the tourism capital, Montego Bay. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.